Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And a lane slowly materializing there as they get maybe a yard up to the 45. The Bucs at a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
It's caught by Mike Evans. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a 1st down on this opening drive.
Play fake. Mayfield. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone.
What the fuck is this on my defense?
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Mayfield to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So right where this set down and move the chains. Mayfield now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
49ers nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a first carry for their fullback. And hard running's going to get him 2nd and 3.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on 1st down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage, but the big man setting the tone physically. Expression, he just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Whether it's the toss or the pitch, you get him the ball outside the tackles on the edge. He's a tough man to bring down.
He certainly is, and it makes people wonder on the other side of the ball. Do I really want to deal with him when he gets a full head of steam? At the same time, he's also congratulating his tackle, tight end, wide receiver on that side. They gave him access to the corner and allowed him to build up that head of steam.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 55 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
McCaffrey is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Parker, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. They go play action here on 1st down.
You fucking bum Brock Purdy. And then get knocked down. You weak ass fucking bum.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. That's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house from Buccaneer TV.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
49-7. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
Hey.
That'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take
Missed the
us
block.
to the end of the 1st quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
God damn it.
He's looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. Despite a little power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Hey, 133.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 56 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? When you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
20. Done.
Here's Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good. 180. What's up?
To throw, Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Throw out right. It's brought in by Otten. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Buccaneers go up by 2 touchdowns. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21, 49ers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Dangerous return man showing it here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
75 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Get set, get set.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Outside. 18. What's up?
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Purdy off the play fake. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 22. Watch out. 21.
You see Purdy. He's going to shift him around. They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. He's in the space, pass for 25. And down to the 19-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 22 yards.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Oh, and the gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Purdy will look to throw again here. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Ricky Pearsall, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. A lane open. Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, we got it.
49er football. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are the mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
They go play action here. Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second in a couple. In motion, the tight end. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Two yards to go, second down. Throwing here, Purdy.
God damn it.
Struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
That's on me.
And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
Safety! Give me them 2 points.
That'll be a safety.
The goal was to score just before the break, but I'm not sure that a safety was how they expected to do it. But give the defenders credit. one play to get it done.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. This is taken at the 18. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half, Purdy. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always...
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Niners come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it here. And he will not make it to the goal line here. So they'll be unable to bump this lead up to a field goal as it remains a 1-point game. The touchdown, here's Pinyard line.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key.
He caught that? I was about to say, the fuck?
Just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And this is caught by Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Mayfield looks to throw. This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield. This is caught by
Too man.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 43 yards. And the Bucs have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
So a very strong first drive in the 2nd half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
guessing that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Purdy looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Come on, Purdy.
That's where the return stops.
That's a horrible pass.
That's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
At the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. Delivering the pass here to Evans on the out route. And Evans will have a Bucs first down as the tackle is made right at the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Mayfield. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run.
Now, why you leave him?
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
He literally just left him in. Just left him.
Second touchdown.
What type of shit?
As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
49ers, 22. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he gets this up past the 40.
Second until it's prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And the
catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 18 yards, first down Niners.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about this deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 32-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Outside.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 34, Niners 29. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Mayfield now. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Good. 180. Good.
Play fake. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. Back to throw, Purdy. They'll set the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Purdy, big 4th down play. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stop.
I can't challenge.
And they did. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Baker going to give it to Irving. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He completes it to Evans. And they'll get it down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 13 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
180!
Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
49ers 29. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
6-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Purdy to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run.
There's some speed, Purdy. God damn.
He still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. picked up by Levante David.
Should
And
do
the
it.
Bucks are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a Bucks first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so.